All right, so hello everyone. My name is Joanna Hobson. I'm a fourth year PhD candidate at the University of Alabama in Birmingham, and I am in the biobehavioral pain lab of Dr. Burel Goodin. And so the title of my poster is Experiences of Discrimination, Mood, and Health Behaviors, a series of mediations. And so basically, I want to talk to you guys about my research interests first. So my research interests are basically looking at how stressors like stigma and discrimination impact sleep, mood, and substance abuse in people with HIV. So this poster is getting at some of my dissertation work, wherein it's unfortunately common for people living with HIV to experience stigma discrimination due to their health condition. It is also common for them to experience stigma discrimination due to other reasons, such as their age, race, sexual orientation, you name it. And so experiences of discrimination have been associated with multiple risky behaviors and unhealthy factors such as poor sleep, mood, and substance abuse. The purpose of this study is to figure out the effects of discrimination on sleep, mood, and substance abuse in 42 HIV positive individuals and 36 HIV negative individuals. So to do this, we use the Everyday Discrimination Scale, the Center for Epidemiological Studies Depression Scale, the Insomnia Severity Index, the Perceived Stress Scale, and the Alcohol, Smoking, and Substance Involvement Screening Test. Participants were recruited from the 1917 clinic in Birmingham, Alabama, where they completed one single study session and a questionnaire battery that was part of a larger study that assessed these symptoms. And so for the demographics, we have average age 44. There were about half men, half women, some transgender. For race, we have mostly African Americans. And then as you go down, we see average scores for the questionnaires. So one thing that I do want to point out is for CSD, that's kind of a high average. And then as well as for the ISI, that's kind of a high average. In order to be diagnosed with insomnia, I believe you have to score a 15 or above. And so because the average is 17 or above, that's alarming. And then as we go down, so discrimination was associated with insomnia, depressive symptoms. It wasn't associated with cannabis use directly, but I'll get into that. It was associated with stress. So greater symptoms of insomnia, greater depression, greater stress. Insomnia was associated with greater symptoms of depression and stress. And then cannabis use was associated with depression. And then stress was associated with cannabis use as well. We move on to the indirect effects. So I ran a series of mediation models. The first is a sequential mediation model, basically showing the impact of discrimination on stress and stress on insomnia and insomnia on depression. So the indirect pathway of discrimination to depression through stress and insomnia symptoms. And then lastly, we have another mediation model that shows discrimination's effect on cannabis use through stress. And so this is alarming because discrimination, as we know, is still happening today. And so targeting discrimination may help to heal or start healing individuals that live with depression, as well as individuals who have problems with cannabis use. Depression and insomnia, as well as stress and discrimination. All of these things are known to be associated with chronic pain. And because I'm in a pain lab, I just want to mention that assessing these things and targeting these things and interventions can help to prevent pain. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. All right.